Hey guys, good morning. Miss Carrie coming to you live at 8:03 a.m. on Monday, January the 11th. I hope everybody's doing good, and I hope that you had the best weekend ever. I'm so excited. I'm in a really good mood today. I'm normally in a good mood, but I'm really in a good mood today because Alabama is playing Ohio State for the national championship. I am so excited and pumped. Anyway, so today we're continuing our study for biological sciences. This is lesson 92, and our first lesson is on animal effects. All right, so the EQ, our EQ, which is our essential question that we need to be able to answer by the time we get all the way down here to the bottom of our lesson. Can animals cause changes in their environments? Can they cause changes in their environments? We can already tell that yes, they're definitely going to cause changes in their environments. But let's investigate that further, because not only can we say yes or no, we've got to be able to prove it. All right? So our objective for this is you will explain that animals sometimes cause changes in their environments. This right here, this is a big old buck. A little known Miss Carrie fact, when I was a baby, or a toddler, I guess you could say, one of my very first words was buck. My daddy is a big hunter. And so I think that buck was one of the very first words that I said. This is a white-tailed deer. We have white-tailed deer in the state of Alabama and all across North Alabama. They're so pretty, aren't they? Look at that big spread there. All right, and so here we have a small group of deer. Deer that travel in groups are called a herd. So this will be a small herd. And deer, what do they eat? Well, they eat leaves and twigs of woody plants, grasses, nuts, fruits, and mushrooms. So leaves and twigs, and there's some fruit. And if you'll notice right here, their mouths are long and pointed. You see that, how he's reaching up to eat off of the tree or the plant there? Their mouths are long and pointed for picking out specific food items. Now, our question again was, can animals cause changes in their environment? Well, let's look and see what this says. Deer can cause changes to our environment by eating plants and fruit from our gardens, okay? So they're taking, if they're eating from our gardens, they're taking plants and fruits from us, right? An overabundance of deer can be problematic for humans by causing frequent car collisions. I think we probably all know somebody, or probably live in the same household with somebody that has hit a deer before in their vehicle. Deer can also disrupt wildlife communities for other animals such as birds by eating away their habitat. Because see, they're eating away the plants and the grass, and they're taken away from the twigs, which is what birds use to make nests, those type of things. Probably the most aggravating is right here. Deer being problematic for people because we hit them in our vehicles, and whoo, that just is not fun. All right, so our EQ, can animals cause changes in their environments? They sure can. A deer can. They can cause changes by eating plants and fruit from our garden, and there's an overabundance of them in our area, so they're just out running around like wild animals. Well, they really are wild animals, and so we're more likely to have a collision by hitting a deer. They're trying to make it across the road, and you always see them when you see the deer at night and they run across the road. There's always a small herd of them, about 2 or 3. I would think that would be a mama and her babies, or a mama and a daddy and their baby. All right, so you're going to go on in the next lesson that you watch, and you're going to see if and how locusts affect our environment, and beavers, and this is a beaver dam, and woodpeckers. How do locusts and beavers and woodpeckers affect our environment?